There is a sidebar to this story, and that is the starting goaltender for the New York Islanders is Billy Smith. He was roundly greeted, as you might expect tonight, with a chorus of boos when his name was announced. This will be the first time he's faced the Blackhawks since the incident with Curt Fraser last year. We'll have to keep an eye on that situation.
Well, we definitely will keep an eye on it because Curt Fraser said that he would get back at Billy Smith for breaking his jaw. And should be interesting. Fraser's on the starting lineup. I wonder if they'll go at him right off the bat.
It won't take long to find out. The teams are on the ice. The first period face-off is coming up. First, we'll pause and enjoy the anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we once were so gallantly streaming, and the water brought glory, the bombs bursting in us, they proved through the night, and our flag was silver. Oh, say does spangled
Bob Sauvé gets the start as Bob Pulford continues alternating his goaltenders. Sauvé 12-7-1, 3.62 goals against average. He's 10-2 in his last 12 games. The veteran Billy Smith, who's undefeated in his last 6 straight games. His first game in a long while against the Blackhawks, and he's 15-7-3, 3.66 goals against average. Along the boards, into the deep slot, Sutter coming on a flare change, let it go on the fly, and Billy Smith, just at the last second, able to deflect it into the crowd with the top part of his glove.
Here's Ben Wilson holding it in. Wilson chopped it along the near side. Into the corner goes Fraser. Now he and Smith bump. Fraser got the wood up, and he's going to get a penalty. Curt Fraser saw that Billy Smith was around him, and he definitely seemed to get the elbow and possibly the stick up as well. And Brian Lewis, I'm sure, very aware of the situation, and he was right on top of it, and Fraser will get a penalty here.
Billy Smith out of the net. Now Fraser sees the opportunity, smacks him with the glove hand, and then whacks him with the stick as well. Michaela's shot deflected by Brent Sutter off the post. Bounces in behind Sauvé as he looks to his left. The puck came out to his right.
Got help from Potvin, who cleared it around to Pearson. Pearson, 15, broken up. Troy Murray moving and shoots. He scores! Troy Murray picked off the clearing pass, and the Hawks lead 1-0.
Well, the Hawks weren't ready the other night against Toronto in the first period, but they're ready in the first period against this red-hot Islander club. Gauthier unable to handle the pass, it deflected over his stick. Troy Murray picked it up and beat Smith to the glove side with a wrist shot.
Troy Murray's 32nd goal of the year puts the Blackhawks on top 1-0. Pass broken up by Larmer to Savard, racing over the line, cuts in, shoots, and a save by Smith will have a penalty coming up against Ken Morrow.
Who's your favorite hockey player of all time?
Geez, I don't know. Troy Murray's up there.
Now it's cleared into the Chicago zone. Doug Wilson back. Shot it to center. Larmer steps over the line, trying to cut to the net. Shoot! Smith rebounds. They score! Al Secor got the rebound after Smith made the first save, and the proud first child having just been delivered, just delivers a goal. It's 2-0 Hawks.
Great pass from Doug Wilson to Steve Larmer. Larmer right on the red line. Good control by Larmer as he fends off Potvin with one hand, shoots it with the other hand. Smith made the one save. Good fake by Larmer here. Pulls it into his feet. One hand to fend off Potvin, one hand to shoot it. And Secord with a good backhand shot on the rebound.
The 29th goal of the year for Al Secord. Bossy moving back. Lost it as he came over the line, but Trache carries it, shoots! Shot it wide. Rebound to John Tonelli. Tonelli diving, put it to the line. Pearson lost it, a breakaway for Troy Murray. Murray is in alone. Here's the shot. He scores! Troy Murray on a breakaway makes it 3-0 Chicago.
Troy Murray with his fourth short-handed goal and 33rd goal of the year. John Tonelli dove and couldn't handle the puck. Olczyk dove. Pearson couldn't handle it. Troy Murray one-hands it up ahead. Chases up to it. Olczyk interfered with Pearson to slow him up. Troy Murray faked to his left, went to his right, and then tucked it under the pad of Billy Smith. But Olczyk with a good dive and then another good dive. He could have got a clipping penalty for that one.
33 goals this year for Troy Murray. Hawks.
Talked about the Hawks' inability to score on their power play, but their Hawks penalty killing has been superb the last couple of weeks. If they ever get the two of them going well together, look out.
Over to the far corner it goes. Brent Sutter digs a three. Now put it to the line. Pearson to the far side. Michaela shoots and a save by Sauvé. Rebound Bossy in behind. Tried to center it. A stop shot. They score. Brent Sutter somehow jammed it underneath Sauvé, and the Islanders with a power play goal around the board, trailing 3-1.
Well, DuPont had lost his stick in front of the net. Sauvé's leaning up against the post. Sutter gets it out front, and then the whack at it from the short side as Sauvé fell down. Somehow the puck squirted between the skate of Sauvé and the post. The first shot, a wicked blast, a glove save, deflected behind. Mike Bossy, as he gets it up front. Sauvé's left skate was ahead of the post. It wasn't tucked up against it, and that's what enabled the puck to squirt through.
There's Pearson, clearing to Mike Bossy on right wing. He hits the Hawk line, centered for Trache, shoots right on, and a save, rebound, scramble! Now where is it? They still battle, and they still battle, and they score! The Hawks, Sauvé jumping over the goal and try to ask Lewis why he didn't blow the whistle. A mad scramble around the Hawk net, and the Islanders wound up scoring.
Trache with a hack at it. Bossy. Puck apparently is frozen, but it squirts loose. And then somehow the backhand shot slipped by the far post. Trache with the rebound hack. DuPont thought he had it. It hit the pad of Sauvé and squirted loose. And Brent Sutter put the backhander in with a mad flurry around the Hawk net, and all of a sudden, because of the power play, the Islanders are right back in this one.
Well, the Hawks arguing about the puck having been frozen, but I don't think they have a case. That was a good no call by referee Lewis.
Stick handle like Tom Lysiak. Nice stick handling maneuver to get across the blue line, get it into Keith Brown. His attempted pass out front deflected off the stick of Smith and almost went in behind him. He had to be very alert.
Taylor couldn't get it out. Wilson a drive. Smith a save, and he holds on. Now Dennis Savard, a little glove in the face of Billy Smith. And a little gathering, but no further development.
Well, after the deflection of the Doug Wilson shot, Billy Smith came up and had words with Savard, nose to nose with him, and then Savard got the stick up and scraped the mask of Billy Smith. Smith goading Savard into a penalty.
Now the Islanders flatly over the line to Gilbert. The drive and a save by Sauve. Juggling. Another save by Sauve. Rebound back of the net. Came loose to Sutter. Daryl Sutter bounced one loose to Ben Wilson. He held it in for Tonelli. And Fraser stealing. Trying to clear. Couldn't do it. Tonelli in the corner. Center one to Need. Anderson rebound. And another save by Sauve. And the Hawks clear it back into the Islander zone. Boy, Mike Bossy with those great hands had a rebound chance. Didn't get much wood on the shot, though, and Sauve held him off. Brent Sutter to brother Dwayne, shooting it in. 40 seconds left. Back of the Hawk goal. Brent Sutter sent it. Boyd, a scramble. Sauve held on. The Islanders have scored both of their goals tonight off goal mouth scrambles. That time, Sauve able to shut the door.
There's a quick little pass out front to Randy Boyd. Boyd just to the left of Sauve, and Sauve looks to his right, moves across quickly to stop the Boyd shot, and then Boyd paid the price. The puck's still not frozen. Lewis loses sight of it, and this time blows the whistle. A very similar play to the second Islander goal.
Side, Boyd holding it in. Centered one, through to the far corner. Trache put it in front. Sauve gloving. 6 seconds to go.
The Islanders did what they were meant to do. They drew the puck back to the left defenseman, Janssen, and his low shot missed the target.
It'll be Troy Murray against Brian Trache for the draw as the crowd now all rises to their feet. Here's the draw. Taken by Bob Murray. Turns behind the net. Gonna waste some time. It's all over. The Blackhawks win. Troy Murray won the face-off, and Bob Murray ran out the clock. In the third period, there was no scoring. The Blackhawks had 8 shots on goal in the period, and the New York Islanders wind up with 11. And the game totals 33 Islander shots, 32 Chicago shots. But in the final analysis, the Hawks pick up their 26th victory of the year, breaking a 7-game Islander undefeated streak. And we'll wrap it up in a moment. Your final score: Chicago 3, the Islanders 2. I think the Blackhawks as a team, and certainly Curt Fraser in particular, take a little extra sweetness out of this game, beating Billy Smith and the Islanders.
Well, I'm sure they would have liked to have capitalized more on their power play, had a 5 or 6 nothing lead, and then maybe taken a few physical shots at Billy Smith. But this is, I guess, in a way, retribution for all the stuff that Billy Smith has pulled, knocking him off. They've been sort of avoiding the Blackhawks by not playing Billy Smith for the last few years because of the Fraser situation. Rudy has been carrying the mail, but Smith was in there tonight. He was red hot. He was 6-0 coming into this game. Played really well, especially when the Hawks had a 2-man advantage. But winning and beating him is always nice.